So we're back at the old farm site today, working on that ash pit, which we thought was a privy. There might be a privy over there. I brought my prober today, and it goes a little bit deeper. So, and I think I'm hitting glass or rock and not the bottom. So we'll work our way from here over there and see what we got. Pretty much we're at the end of the pit right here. All I'm doing is scratching hard clay bottom now, so I think that's about it. And yeah, there's ash. It's full of nails, coal cinders. We did find one more small pill bottle so far today, and I think might be a die-cast toy. It looks kind of like a clock. A toy clock, or almost shaped like a gas pump, but we'll clean it up when we get home and see what it is. Here's an interesting find from the bottom of the ash pit. Looks like a toy toilet tank from maybe like a doll set or something. I guess they would have had those in the 50s, so interesting. We're going to keep digging and see what comes up. Alright, well, we got our first interesting bottle find that just came out of the ashes. Neil's going to see what it is.
Oh, it's a little chip. Little chip there.
A little chip there, but let's see. Is it a poison, Neil? Rub to see
yes,
what's
yes,
on the one
yeah,
side.
it says poison.
It says poison. Does it have that pattern on the other side, like sort of rough pattern? Does it say? No, it doesn't have that. It does have some writing, but not that old.
Not to be taken
internally. Let's see if we can get focus. Not to be taken. Yeah. Oh, it does have that. Cool. That's nice. It probably is a machine-made bottle, but still, these are decent ones. I don't know. Let's see. There's a mold line. I don't see a mold line going up. So I think it might be, yeah, I think it might be an applied top. Don't know how it ended up being kept here, but everything else has been found lots of clear pill bottles, but yeah, that's a pretty decent find, and we'll clean that up when we get home. Awesome. It's just oh yeah, little chip on the bottom, but I don't think I've found a poison bottle before like this, so that's a pretty awesome find. See you on the next. So here's the face of our pit now. I think it's about 2 feet down, and you can clearly see on the bottom we got the gray clay layer that's very tough. And that's pretty much the bottom. I'm thinking it's going to get deeper as we go that way, so let's cross fingers and hope we get into a privy. Well, Neil's gone wandering in the bush, and let's go see what he's come back with. I think he's kind of the knight of the digging, of the farm dig. He's found this. He's got his shield. And he's got his helmet, and he's got his shovel. Are you ready to battle the ash pit?
Yes.
Well, we just found this interesting screw top jar. It's half of one, but it's aqua glass, and it looks like it's been in the ground for a very long time. It's all this mineralization that's peeling off, and yeah, kind of cool. So we're starting to get into, I don't know, looks like we're getting into some more organic based stuff rather than just ashes. I don't know what this is. Maybe this is human poop, for all I know. Could be. It's definitely organic based, but or food waste. But we're definitely getting into a little bit more organic stuff rather than just purely ash. So that's yeah, that's definitely organic. We'll see you on the next. Well, Neil's been bushwhacking it, and yeah, he's quite excuse me, covered in beggar's ticks. Look at that stuff. So down in the hole here, I smell something really weird. I don't know if I've broken into a bottle of turpentine, but I smell something strange. But there's a bottle in there. So we've kind of dug under an overhang here, so we'll pull some of that back and see what that is. All right, so we're getting into some more organic based stuff, and here we got a bunch of glass pieces. See, Neil can pull those pieces of glass out of that and see what's in it. Oh, that's a, I don't know what that is. Pull those pieces of glass out of there. Let's see what we got here. Oh, pretty tough. Oh, this looks like a piece of a crystal dish or something. Also saw some aqua glass in there. Let's maybe pull that out and see what it is. Oh, it's the bottom of a bottle. Yeah, it's very organic almost. It's like peat moss when you break it up. Alright. Yeah, it's mixed in with ash and everything. So there's another thing we revealed in here. Let's see. Oh, shade here. I'm thinking I don't know if it's a bottle. I think it's a tumbler, but I'm not optimistic on whether it's intact or not. I've seen so many tumblers come out broken. Yeah, it's another tumbler as well that's broken. That's too bad. There you go, Neil. Put that with the rest of the stuff. And then there's another bottle over here which is broken, but it's aqua glass. I'll have to wait to get that one out. It's a bit more stuck in there. All right, well, it looks like we found the other half to that jar. Still missing a bit, but what does it say on the bottom here? It's got writing on the bottom. It says win something, cocoa. Oh, I think it's a cocoa jar. There was a brand name, I can't remember what it's called, but it started with a W-I-N. I'll have to look that up. See you on the next. Alright, so we've kept digging away and we've come out with a few more other things. We just found this interesting deal. I don't know when it's from the 40s, 50s, but it says Smith Junior Punch Bowl Beverages. I guess it's like a mini, sort of like the juice box of the day for kids. I know I've dug these things called Welch's Juniors that are about 100 years old, and I think they're similar. Oh, what does it say on this side? Patent pending. Oh, very interesting. And it's made by, looks like Dominion Glass. It's got the D and the diamond in the bottom. Cool. Well, Neil's gotten bored with digging, so he's gone to the old farm dump at the back and has made a drum set out of old pots and pot lids. Well, it looks like we finally found our privy at the end of the ash pit here, or getting near the end of it. It starts going down much deeper. I found, you can see there's a wooden wall to it. I already have gone through the wooden wall that was right about here, and I just pulled an interesting find out of here. It's unfortunately it's not intact, but yeah, we got a crown jar. It doesn't have a ground top, so it's not super old, but it's neat. We'll keep getting into it and see how far we get. And now that we've entered the privy, we're finding tons and tons of glass and earthenware and plates and stuff. It's getting quite thick with it. We just pulled this. You know, can you pass over that condiment jar? Yeah. This, unfortunately it's broken, but it's an older condiment jar, which is kind of cool. So hopefully we can get into some more good stuff. There's the side of our privy. You can see the wood rotting, but it definitely goes down much deeper now, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see how deep it goes. Yeah. Alright, so we're starting to find some bottles in here. I think it's mostly the smaller ones that are going to be intact. The larger ones, I think for space they wanted to break them so they wouldn't, privy wouldn't fill up too fast. So let's see what this one is. I'm not sure if it's super old, but it's got some writing on the bottom. Let's see if it's a ply top or machine made. I think it is a machine made bottle. Yeah, I see the mold line over the top. That's kind of cool. We'll keep digging and see if we get into some older stuff. Well, it looks like the privy here, it looks like the ash pit was put on top of the privy, because I'm up to ashes about this point, and then we're into a lot of organic matter below here. Now I found this thing, I don't know, I'm hoping it's intact because it looks intact from here, but it might be a porta-john. It's sitting on top of the old privy material, so let's cross our fingers that it's intact, and I'll get back to you and we'll dig this thing out and see what it is. Well, we're really getting into the privy material now. You can see we're down into some pretty organic based stuff, poop, I guess you would call it. Yeah, so these people ate stuff with lots of little seeds in it. But yeah, we got this, I think it's a fruit jar, but it looks like it's broken in many different places. We got a few other jars or bottles that came out that weren't not particularly special, but I think those came out of the ash layer and not further down. So we're only at the top of the privy pit, so there could be much older stuff buried deeper down.